My best is 20 minutes exactly now. Oh yeah, I'm doing this on Japanese because even though in my rest of the runs we're on English because I'm hoping it's faster.
Alright, you don't know that for sure though?
I don't even think it is, really.
Usually the first version's faster, and I think this game came out in the US first. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But alright, so hello everyone, welcome to Blues Brothers for the SNES. There are actually many different versions of this game, for example Game Boy and NES, but the SNES one is generally considered the best and the most run. So, as you notice, he actually chose the Elwood, who is the tall, skinny guy, because he actually has a higher jump, and that's going to be useful for a lot of levels down the road. This game begins with a few standard platforming stages to get you used to the controls. Essentially, you could run to jump higher and go faster. You could shoot records, just like in the movie, if you remember. I'm gonna say that in a bit more of a joking tone if I end up saying that. Yeah, and you could jump on stuff, and if you hit things, you ricochet off them. Level 3 is where things start to get a bit interesting. There's actually a strat to kill a fly. There's a strat to kill a fly in the middle of the level, and that's gonna save some time and make it a little less variable by not having to ricochet off of it. And then in level 4 here, we're actually going to see the introduction of the climbing mechanic. So there's a lot of levels with these chains, and the chains can be a bit finicky, but with some practice, they're not too hard to get used to. These lightning bolts actually that you see, they kill you in one hit, so you actually have to be very careful around them. They're definitely where the most deaths in the run will come from. If there are deaths at all.
Yeah.
Garbanzo here is not gonna die once. He's gonna get world record right now. The pressure's on. Yeah, not gonna promise that in a marathon. World record or your money back?
So okay, for level 6, generally a good time for me would be 80 seconds left on the in-game timer. That's what for now, that's kind of what I consider optimal.
Okay. Yeah, alright, so in this game we actually, because there's an in-game timer, we use that to consider how optimal a stage is. The thing is, each level has a different amount for the in-game timer and a different amount of CDs that you start, or records that you start with. So, to the uninitiated, it might be hard to keep track based on the in-game time.
So 79's still pretty good there.
Alright. Yeah, obviously feel free to chime in whenever, it's your run.
Yeah. Everybody's just there when I need, basically the reason I have a commentary is just when I need to focus usually.
Okay. So, notice that on vertical levels he actually is jumping up the chain. That's because it's a little bit faster than actually climbing up. And it's not too hard to do. It's not like Mario 2 where you could easily end up falling.
Yeah. So
here in level 8 we're actually going to see a lot of these spikes get introduced, and often in these spike levels you actually see a lot of deboosting. But this level particularly has a lot of hard jumps through the spikes.
okay, that was really good.
Yeah, last run, for some reason, you were like one level offset on your splits like almost the entire time, so I was so confused for like the first half.
Yeah.
But it's good now.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so he's actually avoiding these power-ups that you see on the ground because while they make you run faster and jump higher, they have a really long animation, so there's no reason to get them in certain stages.
So in here, there's one precise Eve throw you need to do to destroy one of the dogs. Otherwise, if you can't make it, you can get knocked off the ledge and lose quite a bit of time.
Mm-hmm. Usually it's not health you're worried about when hitting enemies, it's the fact that you have a pretty large recoil, and the actual animation from getting hit is pretty long as well, so there's really nothing good about getting hit by these enemies. Yeah, I mentioned before that Elwood, the character we're using right now, has a higher jump height, and in this level in particular, it's good to have it because it makes hopping on the springs much easier.
That
was the level you just did. Sorry.
Wait, no, that's the level I'm gonna do after this one.
It says level 10.
Or maybe I did that wrong. Wait.
Okay.
10.
It says level 10, good to have Elwood because high jumping makes it easy to hop on the screen.
I may have messed up.
Alright. I mean, it's in between 9 and 13, so if it's level 12, then that makes sense. Because, yeah, this level doesn't make sense. Like, yeah, whatever, it's a normal level.
Okay, okay, now I'm in the level, like, what you'll see in a bit.
Okay. So what I said before on that level, this level.
So just getting on the dragon can be pretty hard.
Yeah. So here's the introduction of the dragon, and this is probably the most annoying mechanic of the game. Luckily, it's only in 2 levels. Getting on the dragon itself could be hard, and when you're on the dragon, hitting anything will kill you. So it's a lot harder to, or a lot easier than it sounds to not hit anything. The dragon's controls are finicky, and he oscillates, as you can see.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty big nightmare to control. But luckily, Garbanzo made it through unscathed.
And yeah, that's what happens if you hit the spring there.
Okay.
So you need to actually not hit the spring. And if you have Jake, it's easier. If you have Jake, you won't hit the lightning when that happens. So it's easier. This level's much easier with Jake.
Okay. Sometimes you must make sacrifices to go fast.
Yeah.
Overall. John Belushi. I've been trying to think of his name for the longest time, whoever Jake is. John Belushi. That actor. So here we have another vertical level. This time jumping on the springs. Not much else to add besides that.
So here you just damage through the bear traps. And you also have to destroy bear traps in some sections. Whew. Like, the bear traps are on the spring, so you actually have to destroy them. It'd be kind of hard to do that.
Yep. What do the music notes do?
They're checkpoints.
Oh, really? Okay. Good to know. Yeah, if you hit that bear trap at the end, you actually run through lightning, right?
I think so.
Okay. So in this level coming up is another one with spikes, and we're gonna actually do through some of them.
Oh no, that is not good.
And apparently that's not good.
Yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about in a bit.
Alright, that's not that good.
Yeah, if you get there, it gets really hard to make it. I think I'm still ahead though.
Alright.
Okay. That fly can be annoying because you're usually at 1 health at that point, so if you end up getting hit and not hit, you just die.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much you just run through everything, And the only bad, like, you may think it would be faster to, like, damage, like, get hit and get knocked back the other way through the dots, but you also get stunned for a little bit, so it's not good to do that.
That was the word I was looking for when I mentioned the damage animation. Yeah, you get stunned. Stun is bad in this game. It's really long. So stage 19 here is a bit interesting in that usually when you're breaking blocks with records, you only have to break one-line blocks and just crawl through it. But in this case, we actually have to break 3 vertical lines of blocks in order to get through that part that we just saw.
Well, this is just when you're bouncing. Like, the reason that you need to do that is because the momentum when you're bouncing is really big. So, and it's also possible to miss like a lot of cycles, so it can be really bad. Okay, I should definitely be good with this.
I don't know, 100 records. Might need a little more.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the more costly levels to die on. So
yeah.
You have to be careful with the lightning.
So are you gonna try to imitate the rock and roll thing?
Let me see if I can do it right now. Rock and roll! That was my best impression.
Rock and roll!
So this level actually, while there is lightning, and usually lightning kills you in one hit, for some reason, it doesn't give you any damage, so you could just go right through it.
Yeah.
The jumping is only because it's faster. He's not trying to jump over it or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, for when Blues Brothers gets into a GDQ, you can make your $1,500 incentive to say rock and roll instead of Adam's Family theme song.
I was kind of thinking of that, yeah.
Well, apparently, if you do an incentive, it's just gonna get met. Because, yeah, I think we were both surprised the other one did.
Yeah, especially so quickly.
Yeah. Someone really likes Adam's Family.
Yeah.
So this level is of note because you could actually jump above the level and kind of walk to the end from it. But there is a bit of difficulty in that you cannot see where you are, but there's... I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. So here, yeah, this is all there is to it.
Yep.
And yeah.
So this is the other dragon level, and this one, unlike the one that was near the beginning of the game, is much easier. The difficulty in this curve is a bit wonky. It starts you out with some pretty hard levels, and then they randomly get really easy, and then go back to really hard.
I don't even think I need to jump in.
Yeah, so we haven't seen it yet, but if you throw records, you can actually break those orange crates he's been jumping on, which can cause real problems.
Yeah.
So, luckily, he hasn't done that yet. Level 25 here, like most of the spike levels you've seen, actually has damage boosting strats.
Probably not gonna go for it now, just to be safe.
Alright. You're not gonna see it here because he's on a good run, folks.
Yeah. Well, if I wouldn't have taken the hit, I would have went for it.
Oh, okay. Does it take 4 hearts?
No, I would have only had 1 left. So if I would have gotten hit any after that, would have been ripped.
This is one of the better platformers in the game, or in the SNES library.
Yeah.
Honestly, I gotta say, like, Oscar is among the worst.
Oscar, you don't like that? Or it was kind of repetitive when I played it.
Yeah.
Oh!
Such a bad concept for a game.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a guess here before I try the skip.
I'd probably say Dream TV is in my opinion, the worst platformer in the SNES library.
It looked bad when I saw it in Cuso Grande. Oh, this could be bad. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I think I showed you gameplay at AGEQ, but again, it's a very forgettable game. Yeah,
Dream...
sorry, I should. Yeah. Dream TV is like, it's basically a game meant for co-op only, because if you're a single player, it only shows half the screen. It's a co-op game.
I don't know if you showed.
It's absolutely awful.
Oh, okay.
I remember it, but it's easy to forget games. I think I showed it to you about 2 minutes. Also, I completely neglected mentioning getting hit spikes in the certain way it skips section.
And yeah, if like the hard part of that, you need to hit a specific tile, because otherwise you won't be able to do the boost correctly.
Yeah, I gotta talk to Abs and tell him to put that in his worst of the worst, because it's not there.
But has he played it yet? I think he only does that for
Nope.
games he's played.
He had to. I checked the list, I think, today. That's why I even thought about it, and it was some games he had not played. He had like highlights if he played it or not.
Oh, okay. So here I want to collect a lot of CDs because I'm gonna have to use a lot of charge CDs here to skip through a lot of areas here.
And charge CDs take 5 CDs.
Yeah. Should probably be good at that.
29 take Hidden Passage. I'll just speak out the notes.
Okay. Okay, so this is plenty. So here I'll get the checkpoint. So there's a kind of hard jump coming up.
Alright.
Yeah, that one's gonna hard to make. Okay.
Oh, okay. So you get the checkpoint for that one for safety. Wads in this run.
Would have rolled by so much if I wouldn't have gotten that checkpoint, actually. I forgot that was going to be there, but at least got a checkpoint.
This one, yeah. Another one of these levels with secret paths.
Yeah.
But this one only has one in the beginning. Still gonna have to do some platforming. Luckily, you got the checkpoint. It's hard to miss that checkpoint.
Yeah. Okay, so you want to usually get 2 cycles there, like I did there.
Okay.
Huh. Okay, well, sometime here
I
maybe.
assume 1 cycle is possible, it's just not advised.
Oh. Yeah, with this.
Rock and roll. Yeah, so this is actually one of the only downward vertical levels.
Well, you go down.
They're going up. Actually, yeah, okay. Never mind. I will not mention that.
Don't worry about it.
Let's see. This is level 31. No, it's nothing. No notes.
It was kind of hard to make notes for each level. Like there are so many, and some of them just don't have much.
Yeah. I appreciate them definitely.
Yeah.
I'd be lost without them. So this is the only level in the game coming up that you actually take intentional deaths. This is because as I said before, each game starts you off with a certain amount of time and a certain amount of records. However, records permeate through death, so he gets a few there in order to beat the level faster on his second playthrough. The actual concept of the level, as you can see, is you drop the ending right from the beginning, and basically you keep dropping it further and further using your records, so it's very important to get a large amount of records in order to do this quickly. Unfortunately, with this game's physics, sometimes firing records while on a spring can be kind of annoying. It's just very precise.
Okay. So this.
Yes. I was just gonna say another secret path, but you talk.
Well, I don't have to say. I need to concentrate actually.
Okay. Yeah, this level actually has a lot of precise jumps, and unlike the other level where you had to break the jukebox going down, you actually have to make it go up. And this part's really annoying because of these lightning things you have to hit. And like a lot of the levels, there's a secret path that he's gonna take to save a lot of time. It's a glitchless run, right?
Glitchless. I guess maybe you wanted him to get that CD, or that jukebox where I just got it in about 15 seconds on your end.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
I don't know if I call that a glitch, but
I would call that a glitch. Maybe those lightning bolts in that one level are glitched out that you just go through. So this is the last level of the game, and as you can see, it starts you off with a pretty strict time limit. Luckily, there's a means to get more time right here, and then it's not really a problem. But if you don't know the location of that, you're probably gonna die.
And that's PB.
And folks, that is PB. You saw it here first on Speed Gaming, twitch.tv/speedgaming. SNES Superstars, subscribe now. Second place. Alright, so that's that. Just like the movie.
That was, Wow, my son best is.
You had a lot of... Yeah, you had a lot of, time to improve in the beginning.
Yeah. But, yeah, that was pretty solid, yeah.
Yep,
but
sub 20 some of best, only 2 minutes off record. That person must have played a lot of Blues Brothers, jeez.
Well, wait, no, like, not 20 on 43, world record's like 37, over 3 minutes behind.
No, I meant the sum of best.
Oh, yeah.